A-Star from Forever Christ, and I want to give a big shout out to GL360. Stay locked. Peace.
Town crier, catch me in and about your town, in and about I'm down, circling round like a roundabout, around with the gospel sound, preaching out the Messiah. I'm out reaching, I'm out preaching, lifetime job, so I won't retire. When I'm on the rhythm I kill sin, I'm repping the real king. It's really Christ I admire, telling them straight, I ain't the game, but I know someone that can take you higher. The rapture's something that a sinner will miss, so I'll be telling them, don't doubt fire. No jokes about, we don't joke about it, straight gospel fam when we're rolling out. PH, teammates, straight up go hard with the beat Jake. Yo, it's J Dolph, you're now tuned in to GL360. Skitty!
Cool. Shout out to
GL360
TV. Done.
Got in.
Okay, hey, I'm Naomi.
How you doing, you right?
And you are?
J Dolph.
J Dolph, okay, this is J Dolph, guys. Okay, so, The White Party, Colours of Praise, Part 2.
Part 2.
Okay, so, I do not conform and you do not conform.
I do not conform, no.
What do you not conform to?
I do not conform to the world. To break it down even more, I used to be a hardcore raver, be a drunkard, I used to be a thief, a liar, and nowadays I do not conform to them same things that I was involved in.
Okay, why don't you conform to them anymore?
Reason being is now I'm a born-again Christian and I'm trying to be Christ-like, and those things which I used to do are not Christ-like. So anything which is not Christ-like, I would rather not get involved in, i.e. edifies the flesh.
Okay. When did you become a born-again Christian?
I became a born-again Christian in June last year.
Okay, so...
I've been a church kid, but I've been in and out. But June last year, I made a dedication to live my life for Christ.
Okay, so what do you do in church? Do you have a ministry?
I do music. I plan to glorify Christ as much as possible through my music and see souls saved through my music and hope that people's lives can be touched.
Okay.
And also I just serve my church.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
just being in my church, helping people, helping youngsters, people helping me, just normal ministry.
Definitely. Okay, do you rap, sing?
I would say I rap and MC.
Rap and MC?
I wish I could sing.
What's the difference
between rap and MC? MCing's, well, in England, MCing's normally put to grime, rapping's more hip-hop, so I do both. But the difference is MCing is more to do with grime, which is a faster tempo than hip-hop.
Okay, so you're a Christian, and you have been for like a year and a bit?
Yeah, about a year and a half.
Year and a half? Yeah. Okay, and I hope your relationship with God gets closer and keeps growing, and I hope that your ministry and the way you help out youngsters in church, I like that you help younger people within the church, and I hope that you just continue to grow.
Thank you very much.
Thanks ever so much.
Thank you very much
Nice to meet you.
your time.
Hold tight, GL360 TV, man. Let's kick this off, man. Look, let me strap. We got tracks to rap, you catch facts. They got cash to stack and that gas. We go back to back, but not acrobats. We straight snatch the cats from that trap. Wanna grab the mass to chat facts. They go back to flats to go grab the gap. They so back to black, we don't match. King said they say that we're taking it far, bait. It's a path straight to the depraved, that the heart claim that they hard fate. They're a slave to the dark, ain't got a chance if the Christ ain't in your heart.
Wait, can I bar?
Pray that we're breaking the glass glazed on your heart phase when I came with my dogs. See the bigger picture, it's bait that you can't, cause I know that we ain't in the same cinema. Nah, back with the rhyme, trapped in a life where they're all strapped with a knife, black in the night, but they're not catching the Christ. Fact that he died, some are just acting it right. I guess they're not catching my rhyme, so we're on road trying to show the cats is divine. And we ain't trying to blow up, even though he's actually mine.
Yo, boom bam, one way to the father, and we preach it. Some came for the saga with the bleeding, darker to the hearts are, to the answer harder, to the bars are for the master, bar hard like a pastor or a deacon. Don't matter what season we in preaching, that the one way is in Jesus. Overstand, cause the grace that was shown by dad, the boss case like an overpacked, and he's on the throne, I won't be snatched from the owner's hand. It's a path for the man the way, so I go hard with the gang trying to set him straight, to the dish a par with the man that we elevate, that he may regulate lives, we celebrate Christ.
It's all Christ.
Not positive gas.
Okay, hey, I'm Naomi. Shake me, guys. Shake me, shake me. Okay, and you guys are?
Armour and Brendan.
Okay, guys, so I do not conform.
Yeah.
What does it mean to you?
I do not conform. The best way to sum that up is like, I'm not like everyone else, man. I got a renewed mind. I mean, in Romans it says, do not conform to the world. I got a renewed mind, and that's what we got, man. We're not like the world, you know what I'm saying? We might look like, but we're not like them.
Okay.
That's what it is, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, how do you not conform to the world?
You know what, man? The truth is, like, it's not a thing that we're trying to make ourselves different, man. The truth is, the more we get into our words, the more that we know Christ, the more he does the work in us. You know what I'm saying? The more he changes our mind, the more he changes our heart. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we stay not conforming, by getting closer to Christ, man.
Okay. So, what is it that you guys do?
What do we do?
What do you do?
We preach the word, man, and we use any way possible to preach the word. So we use music.
You guys are musicians?
Yeah.
You do rapping?
Yeah, but it's not just that, man. Like, one day, I don't know, you're from Birmingham, right?
Yeah.
One day you might see us in Birmingham just preaching at a bus stop. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Like,
what Leeds
that's what we do, man. Yeah, man, we'd love to see that, man.
Before hitting the stage, man, it's about getting on the streets, man, and telling people about Jesus, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta live what we say in the music, man. So we focus on that, man.
Definitely. Okay, thanks ever so much. And I hope you enjoy the rest of your time here.
Shout out Birmingham, yeah. I'll type my brommy massive.
You know about gospel side, but though?
Yeah.
Gospel side, but though? You love it? Yo! Let me tell you that I'm right. The vice president tonight, the work here was like the work here tonight. I don't want to carry it on over there. He gave up his life, I rose to the first. Him and I, he likes to open his words. See Christ, he likes to open the heart. He likes to hold in the church. If you get shot, the soul in the first. Hope that he controls his word. And so he next to Christ, he's going exercise his word. Till I reach that word, we don't get the right. You better press the right, like he's the right. The sun gets the shine, and one when I test the right. What's up? Nobody get the right. Okay, let me start with me. When I prove him, I'm doing it with a new. Prove him, and you still in the music. And if I'm in the bar, I'm doing it. You might know what they get the earth. Let me prove it, you're losing when you think. The bruises, the food that produces. When the bruises, shoot it. Cause I got a stereotype. But I'm fucking high, I'm stuck in no way of moving. Right, we're fucking no masturbation, I'm dying with questions. Every rapper is that back. So they know that we back. You're back. The rappers of a black woman. Don't need to back, let's crash. Then I was next. Go in the street, man, I'm not just forgetting those kind of things. You don't want to be not head. That's the scripture, my book of picture. You know that was your man, was the big talk. That's the picture that's deep in the music. It ain't for it, then the end of the mix. So yeah, it's in that way. So when you get replicated, it's way. Coming to the world, she's in the same. That people receive for those who don't wear it. So must be coming up to you, bro. Must be your so if it's still up, off the hole, it's just you, bro. People don't lie, you're fighting. Let me rewind, quick in the scene, right? I bring coming to the road in every day. J85, we don't see white. It's all up in your whole TV frame. So close to my charge when he died. So low when the dog can see grab. Go hard to the top, so low the bar. Fishing permission to see that. What's here moving in it? And I don't think no one expects to a hot one. Maybe I am a madness so loud. So what's the way? Just one. A Christian high school, I want. A Christian high school, I want. No man, go turn to hands up. No man, my shit is around me. Because I don't fuck your partner. Like they found it over the round thing. In my heart, I'm grounded. It's a curve that niggas when I'm around. I know when I slip, I'm so grounded. But I'm pushing for wearing on house. You're gonna go watch your song. It's not ours. Yes, they do. We said you. We said man. I'm here, man. Yo. Check. Listen. Yo. I'm a soldier. You see it, me. I'm a soldier. You don't be a street. I'm creating it. He's a big designer. I'm being cheap. Wait. Let me get started. I'm nothing. I'm even passing. Going down with the praying and the fasting. And I'm about to be that's what I'm calling. I'm rolling with Jesus. I'm gonna get down with the 3-6. Some of the soldiers knows already. Blessed is good. And he's Satan. You need to see me. I'm going pieces. But the word of the Lord is out from the start. And you know I ain't gonna get part out. You know me. I ain't easy. I'm a soldier. I ain't the street. Devil on the mercy. I spell all the streets. Devil I wanna be. I spell all the temptation. Beating. I be beating. That's me to the scripture. See it. Take the bus off the old and leave it. I ain't the record shit. I ain't saying today. I'm a slave and the king is a fake pleading. They don't be time for right. I can never prescribe you hiding. Down the Christian way. Preaching on rollers. Even on rollers. Beating. Jesus. Tell the guys it's the reason why they can't be second. And the gospel we ain't gonna hide it. We will shout. We get gospel records. But we don't rap heads. It's Christ. We speak your speak in a rap head. Yo. Right party. Yes. Okay, everybody in the place. Time crowds in the building. Let's go. Yo. We don't gospel records. But we don't rap heads. It's Christ. We speak your speak in a rap head. Nah, I'm rolling up back heads, but I roll up. You're gonna roll. But that's it. The Bible. With that said, let's get into it. My salvation, not like a ritual. He gave the Lord to see my secret. Exceeding it right, exceeding it right. He came away, exceeding it right.
you are?
I'm Astar from Forever Christ.
Astar from Forever Christ. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Okay, so welcome to the White Party. Colours of Praise, Part 2. Yeah, okay, so I do not conform. Do you conform?
I do not conform.
Why do you not conform?
I try not to conform.
You try not to?
I'm not going to say I do not conform. Or I do not conform, but I try not to conform.
Okay, how do you not conform?
I do not conform. Are we talking? It depends. What are you talking about? You can conform to anything. How do I not conform?
Okay, how do you not conform to the ways of the world?
That's a good question. First of all, Romans 12 verse 2 says, do not be conformed by the ways to the ways of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, so you may know what is acceptable and the perfect will of God. So how do I not conform? By reading the word of God, praying, fasting, which helps me and allows me to renew my mind, which allows me to focus on things of God and not on things of the world.
Okay. And you rap, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so sometimes rapping is seen as, a worldly thing. Back in those days, it was seen as a worldly thing. So it might have been a bit of a struggle in church, like bringing rap forward. They might think, well, that's a way of the world, what are you doing? So how did you find that?
I got saved, me and my brother Lino got saved 3 years ago. When we started Forever Christ, we was actually the first rap group in our church.
Okay.
So people adapted to it straight away because it was kind of an open door for the youth to come in and listen to the word of God being preached through rap music. So I know that back in the day, it wasn't accepted in the church, but I haven't actually been there from the beginning of when rap gospel actually started. So, but for now, I would say the church is accepting it. There's some churches that don't want to hear it at all in the church, but I would say we need rap gospel because it's what the youth need to hear, and they need to hear. The youth don't like being preached to, but if they was to hear it through music, they would accept it.
But at the same time, we don't want to conform to the ways of the world.
Yeah.
And you want to hear the preaching. The young people need to hear the preaching.
They do. No, that's true. They do need to hear the preaching, which is why we need to have our lives with God need to be at a state where it's higher than.
Please make sure that's not my mum's car.
So that's why we need to realize that our relationships with God need to be above our stage ministry and doing rapping. Guys, we need to be able to present. We need to be able to present the gospel inside and outside of our music. So, for example, if I was at a show and my mic cuts off, I'm not going to say I'm going to give you a cappella. I'll be held accountable for who's listening. So it's my job to actually give an account of the gospel of Jesus Christ. So I would say outside and inside of the rap music, we are called to present the gospel to people, whether you rap or not. It's not just rappers that are called to present the gospel,
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thanks ever so much. And what church do you attend?
I go to the New Covenant. It's in London, Ilford. If you want to come down.
Okay, and your ministry is called?
Forever Christ.
Forever Christ. Well,
Yeah, we have a label called Skyboy Records. Watch out for them. They're very good.
Okay, Skyboy Records?
Yeah, Skyboy.
Skyboy Records. There you go, guys. Okay, well, thanks ever so much, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank you very much.
Look, back with the back this time. Sometime man, I'm getting disciple. Only get back when I get disciple. Yeah, justify myself, no help. I keep my mouth shut and get the mic. Shake the hammer, forget the title. Them man are all calm and mark and I think check. Get the Bible, I want to these other guys. How they know? I stick up in the mouth, shake African stand the one side of the eyes. The same man, I watch it all. Is everyone marking broken? I'm in the pokies, I'm in the smoking. I understand why the folks are like this man. Everyone else I'm hiding, man. I just think when I'm hiding, keep back relaxed, cause there ain't no hiding. Get who we ain't no. I represent God, my savior, I'm a stranger. You are all one that one. You don't wanna burn it, burn that one. It's the life of most life. Check, look. No whip, I walk to the next door. I go back to my life, hey, I'm in about that guy who moves to the next door. Anyone trying to take up all their head tops. Whoa. No whip, I walk to the next door. I go back to my life, hey, I'm in about that guy who moves to the next door. Anyone trying to take up all their head tops. I walk to the next door. I'm different. Try Jamie, do my daily, don't run daily. I'll be watching on my left. Guess what? When I started him, I was bound in six on the left row. Convicted, feeding the haze, I was starting feeding the street. Metro. I got balls and slow down. When I was over, let's go. You must have on the let's go. Don't on the crap flow. Rap next flow. Good night, presto. The enemy's on 40 outside and 100 degrees to the kingdom of God. Shout out to Gospel Cypher. the mother. This is the only one I got.